So I have an extension cord, I think.
Okay.
Kleenex?
Cool. What's that? Kleenex? Terrific. Medkit, you never know what can happen during a broadcast.
I did in the car. I get extra mouth guards, extra neck guards, dry erase, right?
Nice.
That you might need both.
I need both, and I think we need something. We need a USB erase.
He'll be here eventually.
All right.
I think he thought the game was 4 or something.
Oh, okay.
So he's like checking out the grocery.
He's what?
Checking out the grocery.
Oh, I see. And will you email out the link?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Here we are at the beautiful campus of the South Kent School at the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena, named for former U.S. Navy Admiral and United States presidential candidate James Stockdale, who did not attend the South Kent School. And we are here for a bantam hockey matchup between the Northwest Icehawks and the New Canaan Winter Club Christmas trees. There they are, the New Canaan Winter Club Christmas trees on the far end of the ice. We've got a 0-0 score, because the game hasn't started yet. And Icehawks will be running 2 lines of D and 2 lines of forwards today. It seemed that Eli Couric was taking most of the shots in warm-ups, and so it's likely that this is Eli's game. But I was not at the Hawks game yesterday, which was, I think, a 5-1 victory over the Connecticut Riverhawks. It does seem that youth hockey teams sometimes take liberties with species classification. I wonder what a Riverhawk actually is, and an Icehawk for that matter. And the ceremonial picking up of the pucks is underway here, supervised well by one of our referees. He's checking to make sure there's no pucks buried in the net. It's always fine if there's a puck buried in the net until it's not. And we're trying to figure out if there was a goal or not. Because if you find a puck in the back of the net during a game, that's a goal. And if that puck was already there, then that's a problem. Okay, we have 2 referees, which is always good for these fast-paced bantam games. thanks to Emily Shem for help with extension cords and link distribution. First liners, Gunnar O, Andrew Antonelli, sometimes called Drew, and Cullen Sturdivant at forward. And the Icehawks pounding on the boards to start the game, as is their tradition. And that first line of forwards is backed up by first line of D, Oliver Shem, and Ryder Press. Ryder's last name is Press, but it's Oliver who's being pressed into action as a substitute defenseman, with the absence today, I think, of Miles Wolfe. These two teams met up 2 Fridays ago at the Darien Ice House, which is in Darien, but maybe will soon be named for the New Canaan Winter Club Christmas trees, because they own the facility, if I understand things correctly. And we've got a neutral zone face-off here. Gunnar O wins it back. Shem to Press. Press to Sturdivant. Sturdivant on net. First save, maybe second save for the New Canaan netminder. Shem and Press patrolling the blue line. Sturdivant contesting the puck. New Canaan gets it out of the zone. Shem collects and stifles the New Canaan entry. Press tight turn against the boards in honor of Coach Brad Camp. Breakout pass, ticky-tack. Doesn't quite connect with Gunnar O. I'm going to look around for better angles. I feel like this post is going to be in the way a lot. Okay, we've got Thomas Heslin just on the ice, collects the puck, goes wide with speed, gets a shot into the chest of the New Canaan goalie. And here we go, Tristan Camp coming getting live and in person. So I was wrong about who was playing goal today. It is not Eli Kurek, it is Tristan Camp. And we've got a face-off. Heslin pushes it forward. New Canaan gets it out of the zone. Sammy Forenbach wins it. Some neutral zone battle here. We've got Croft, Heslin, Shook. Today's second line, Forenbach and Roberts. Sammy Forenbach takes a crunch into the boards. Roberts cleverly lifts the backhand out of the zone and away from danger. No icing there for the Hawks. Croft fighting for the puck. New Canaan with a 1-on-3 situation, but they've got some speed and they got a change. A bunch of new Christmas trees on the ice. Oh, not following the action well enough for everybody. Croft digs it out of the boards, carries it forward, dumps it. Icehawks get a change. They get 5 new skaters. First line forwards, first line D back on the ice. Antonelli with the hard forecheck. Gunnar O with the hard forecheck. Shot by Sturdivant, just goes wide. Christmas trees bring it in. Centering pass disrupted by DeRoberts, collected by O. O to Sturdivant, doesn't quite connect. Press gathers the puck, enters the zone. That's a clean entry. Press pulls it back. His shot is blocked. O chases behind the net. The Christmas trees get it out of the zone. Shem gets the puck over to Press. Shem to Antonelli. And we have an offsides there. We'll try to make an adjustment to the angle of our camera. Anybody who has any input on the placement of the camera here relative to the poles, on the boards. I'm happy to hear it. And here we go. We've got Heslin, Croft, and Shook on the ice. Christmas trees collect behind their own net. Icehawks won the first matchup between these two weeks ago. It was, I would call it competitive but comfortable as a win for the Hawks. Competitive but comfortable. Oh, Tristan Camp settles the puck, but the Christmas trees are first to it. They've got a nice chance, but Josh Shook sends it out of the zone. Thomas Heslin forward with speed along the right side. He gets it to the middle on his forehand. Over to Shook. Shook in front of the net. That was a nice little chance, and we're going to have an icing here by the Christmas trees. Tristan Camp shows off the stick skills both in handling the puck during play and in getting it back to the referee. And Coach Brad Camp, who you can't quite see, reinforcing that good work by Tristan Camp in talking to his young netminder. O takes the face-off. DeRoberts keeps it deep. O collects. The righty shot brings it back to his forehand, puts it across. Antonelli collects. Over to Sturdivant with those quick feet and quick hands by Sturdivant. You can't really see it, can you, folks? All right, we're going to try that angle. Try to zoom in. Icehawks are pressing and pressing. Sturdivant puts it right in front, makes a mess in front of the New Canaan goaltender. Gunnar O not afraid to put himself in the mix. More zone time for the Hawks, but it just ends there. Semi Forenbach collects in the neutral zone. Over to DeRoberts on the hinge pass. Nice looking idea there from DeRoberts to Antonelli, but it doesn't quite. The train does not quite come into the station. Sturdivant carries as his two line mates make a change. Heslin and Shook are on. Roberts stifles the New Canaan attack as Heslin comes away with it. Sturdivant comes off the ice. Croft is on. Shook forechecking. Heslin skating with energy. Croft collects the puck. Over to Heslin behind the net. Heslin to Croft. Croft to the point. Croft with it back. New Canaan has it behind their own net. Puck comes out through the neutral zone to Roberts. Keeps it away from the New Canaan forward, but gets it to the New Canaan D-man. Working on my camera work, folks. Right up here in our kitchen right now. Shot by North Canaan is blocked by Josh Shook. And that's not icing because the shot was on goal. Icehawks get 5 new skaters. Sturdivant with a short breather there. New Canaan skater trips on the referee. Gunnar O wheels it to Ryder Press. Diagonal pass from Antonelli to Sturdivant. Press collects over to Antonelli. JT Shem is here with us, which might be good for the nausea of some of our fans because I don't think I'm very good at any of this maybe, but certainly not at the camera work. And Shem collects the puck behind Tristan Camp over to Gunnar O.
Dangerous pass there.
Breakout pass does not quite work out, and New Canaan gets a shot from the high slot. It goes over the net. Sturdivant able to avoid the body check, puts it up to Antonelli, and we are going to have icing here because the pass does not connect.
Go a little higher.
The Icehawks are. I think this one will go higher.
Oh yeah, a little bit higher.
Nice.
Like that?
Oh, bird's eye view. Here we go. This is what expertise looks like, folks.
I don't know.
All right, and the face-off is won by the Hawks. Croft up to Heslin. Heslin with the entry. Heslin dazzles, back to the point for... No, he keeps it.
On top of the circle there.
DeRoberts, shot by DeRoberts.
Oh!
A screen by Croft made that a little more difficult, but the save happened. Hornbach is battling in the neutral zone. DeRoberts has used his backhand to get the puck out of the zone several times already. And we're very glad to have JT Shem joining us here. He's just in town from doing the Rangers game, I think. Were you,
quick.
Were you at the
quick,
Garden today?
Yeah, quick trip back up north.
Yeah,
right.
a noontime start really
It razzles us a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Got it in.
Well, welcome. You have to start looking best you have on.
Thank you. I was going for the Mike Croft collection today.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the vest.
Yeah.
It's the core, really. It's the core that's important.
It's tight here. What's this? This is very... There we go. Now we're talking.
JT is experiencing the effects of my own flailing attempts to turn the knobs of the tripod. This is the New Canaan Christmas trees against the Northwest Icehawks.
Okay, the Christmas trees.
Yeah.
I think it's the Winter Club, but, you know, we'll take it.
No, it's the New Canaan Winter Club Christmas trees.
I get you.
Maybe I should have laid out the whole thing, but it seemed a little initially.
Oh, they're coming our way.
Nice stick lift by Ryder Press. That would have been a good chance. Shem does what you're supposed to do in hockey. He takes the defender and ignores the puck.
Oh, nice stop there by Camp. Redirects that off to the left side. Sturdivant clears the zone.
It's very hard for us hockey
hard hit there.
And basketball people to understand that you got to ignore the puck and play the player.
Yep.
That is not how it goes on the hardwood.
Good pressure by Antonelli again.
Slapper by the Christmas trees is thwarted.
Big number 22. That's a couple days before Christmas there, huh?
Yes.
Be curious to see what you open up for number 22's Advent calendar day. Oh! Shem back on D.
I think he celebrates Wahali, actually.
Okay. Fair enough. So you can still play for the Christmas trees, I guess, right?
Maybe. And Shem behind the net with a hard charging forecheck. Right.
Oh, gets position. Nice shot there. With a cross check by 17.
It was a cross check. After Shem did his Cullen Sturdivant impression and used those quick feet.
Appreciate how he regained position there, though. That was a good move.
That was terrific. And Shem is going to go recover from that cross check on the bench.
And looks like we got something coming our way, penalty-wise. Somebody went down. Net's off.
Net
okay.
Off. Most
Good
common
eyes.
call in Bantam hockey these days, I think.
For this team, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, good job setting up here. Sounds like my technical assistant gave you some tips.
She did. She got the stream out to the people.
That's good.
I'll check and see if we got any viewers.
We had me on my way up
Okay.
in the corporate jet.
Well, not all of us can travel. We got two viewers right now.
Okay.
And I guess I was one of them when I logged on. So one viewer. We're glad to have you.
Hard hit to Heslin. And we've got Heslin back on the roster today. Sent for a game yesterday. Not fortunate to have him.
Resting that shoulder.
Yeah, wow. It's a little under the weather, too, I heard. A little cold. Shaking it off. And no ice.
No ice.
Camp was calling for it. Camp comes from a long line of referees, so he knows the call. And the Zebras on the ice didn't agree with that. And we're not going to get an ice there either. Good pressure by the Icehawks coming down.
5 minutes to go in the first period, and there's no score.
That one's got to be an ice. And that's going to be an icing call.
It's been a pretty simple game so far for the scoreboard operator because there have been no penalties and no goals, and not too many stoppages either.
You know, one thing I always think is interesting about the scoreboard? When it's 0-0, there literally is nothing on the board.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know of any other places where, even down the far end there. Right? Like, yeah, it's 4:59
Could you
in the
enter
PM.
a score of 0 right now?
I don't think you can.
That's funny.
Yeah. I always thought that was kind of a peculiar thing.
Definitely.
Unique to South Kent. To the stock, if you will. Right?
Sturdivant with puck behind the net. Oh, shifty in front of the net. Sturdivant swings wide and gets a shot on the pads of the goalie.
He steps down.
Yeah, rebound opportunity.
Yep.
Christmas trees through the neutral zone.
Nice break up there by Sturdivant. Still pressuring. We saw this a few weeks ago, a Friday night game we had down at Darien.
New Canaan Winter Club's Darien Icehouse.
That's right. That's where they set their Christmas tree as a youth program.
Andrew Antonelli with the big shoulder into number 2 from New Canaan. And number 2 doing okay, but he took a big hit from Antonelli.
Face off right down here near us.
A couple of young referees doing a nice job so far.
Press draws back. He's looking up ice. Rims that up to Crofty. Crofty battling. Picking that up is Heslin.
He's got it on a string.
Heslin throws that to the net. Goes left.
We love Josh Shook's forecheck. Absolutely.
Sim's going to try to win that one. Hinge it over to Press. Press feeds that back over to Shook. Shook coming up
like
ice.
Hockey.
Nice sequence there.
Reminded me of Argentina's second goal today.
That was a battle, huh? That was an amazing. We don't no spoiler alerts though, right? If anyone DVR'd the match.
That's true. I just revealed one thing.
Can't unable to smother that, but his D is back there to help. And Croft on the charge, coming up the left wing. He throws that towards the net. Going to dump and chase a little bit, it looks like. And Icehawks get a few fresh legs out. Come back around the Christmas trees. Get beneath the goal line. Press is going to find that on the other side.
Nice pass by Sturdivant to Heslin.
I think there's definitely a memo out on number 91 because I remember seeing pretty good physicality coming his way when he's got the puck. He's wise to keep his head on a swivel today.
Yep.
I think that's a scouting report from Santa and the Christmas trees.
Thomas just put what I would call an accidental hit on a New Canaan player. Totally incidental, but he got the better of it.
Well, offsides. We got a face-off outside the zone on the far side.
Chance to breathe.
In front of the Icehawks super fans there in the center ice. It says Cardinals fans, but we know those are the home fans.
We got a Will Neeb. Nice to see Will in the house.
Yeah, Will Neeb.
Watching his mates. How did the new Green Wave do this past week?
Green Wave had a great battle on what was that, Wednesday night at Canterbury's barn, and came away victorious 4-2 against Sheehan D2 Powerhouse.
Yeah.
So big win, and number 12, Will Neeb started for the Wave. So, yeah, it was a pretty fun game to watch.
Excellent. Only one game last week?
Yeah. They've got another game on Tuesday. Coming up Tuesday, they'll be traveling northward. Lyman Hall is the other Wallingford, Connecticut high school team. So they'll take them on. Yeah, I threw the schedule up there and everything. It was fun. Larry Schoffer had us pick up the stream for the using the Icehawks stream. We borrowed that for a game.
Oh yeah,
that was fun. Yeah.
All right, for the Tuesday game,
or the Wednesday. Yeah, the Wednesday game we did. Yeah. I heard Sheehan got the better of JBWA, Barlow's team. It's Barlow's co-op.
Uh-huh.
I heard Chippewa had a game this weekend, right?
Yeah, they incredibly blew a 6-2 lead with 8 minutes to go.
Oh,
lost in overtime.
Oh, were you there for that?
7-6. I was there for the first.
Oh, hard hit by Sturdivant. I don't know if you saw that behind the post. It obstructed view.
A little bit of an awkward exchange there. And to Roberts behind the net, wraps it to Forenbach.
Forenbach wise to look up. He was getting heat-seeking missile on him.
Yeah, he's already taken a couple hits this game.
Oh, with some good hustle. Coming down the middle, bringing it to the far left.
He sure has that thing on a string.
Yes, he does. Oh, good dig here. Sturdivant digging.
Willis had that between the legs goal.
Yep. Oh, nice job by Forenbach to pinch down.
Shook covering on D.
That one floats a little bit to the right. Those are dangerous ones, though. You better get them on the ice. Got a little less than 50 seconds remaining in the first period right now.
Sturdivant forechecking behind the goal. Christmas trees rim it around. It's not going to get out, though. Quarterback collects, takes another hit.
Oh, unmarked.
We got a breakaway.
Nice stop by Camp. He closes the door. Takes away the 5-hole stick save. 20 seconds remaining. Icehawks in the neutral zone. Heslin on the attack, coming right down the center. Trying to thread the needle. String those Christmas trees up, or Christmas lights, right through the tree. New Canaan forest, if you will, right?
Yeah, I think it's important to carry this metaphor through.
Yeah, we're going to go with it. And a little slapper. And that signals the end of the first period.
Pressed with a well-timed slapper with a second to go. That New Canaan skater who had the clean breakaway on Tristan Camp must have seen something that he thought he could exploit in the 5-hole, but Camp closed it up. I mean, it didn't seem like...
Uh-oh. I didn't stop the stream. I might have accidentally... Uh-oh. It's going to take a while. I might have accidentally... They just pushed the wrong button. We won't know for like 60 seconds now.
That's what the stream looks like right now. I think we know.
It's going to go... It'll just shut down. We're doing something here. All right, we're back on.
And the start of the second period, we've got the Icehawks coming at us. First line of Sturdivant, O, and Antonelli. Antonelli fighting, gets off a viable shot there under pressure.
Shem feeds that one over to O. That bounces back up.
It's a nice little chance there for Shem and O. Didn't quite happen though.
I think we're okay. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to get some a little overly adventurous on the bench cam. I was going to try to bring the cam over to the camera, but you know we're learning. We're learning here.
Sturdivant puts it right across. Heslin collects it. Heslin back to the corner for Sturdivant.
No effort on the puck. Sturdivant gets slammed.
Who had a conflict, not a conflict, but a collision with Antonelli earlier, loses the puck in the neutral zone. Press brings it forward.
Press with a nice drawback. Hard shot.
Croft has some time. Puts it in the corner to no one.
To no one. You could say that this year is bad.
Yeah.
And that goes right to the glove, the Christmas trees.
Shea DeRoberts with a strong shot from the point. But New Canaan collects.
One thing I think is going to be a little bit different today than the game we played last couple Fridays ago. Two young refs today.
Yes.
Sometimes plays is a different game. Sometimes a little more tentative with the whistle, if you will. And that can change the dynamic of how the game gets played. But one thing we've seen from these Icehawks this season, Mike, is that they're pretty good about adjusting to whatever game they're they're playing.
And that's one way of saying it. Another way of saying it is in bantam hockey, when you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
That's right. That's why you're the better color guy. Drawback by number 7.
Icehawks gather behind Tristan Camp's net. Josh Shook puts his shoulder into a new Canaan skater. Sammy Forenbach retreats back to his defensive position as Thomas Hessler.
Canaan with a big drawback and a backhand up the ice. Hessler not happy there on the side.
It worked out for him there, for New Canaan, because they have the puck deep in the zone. But Shook is fed the puck by Hessler, then Croft to Hessler.
Hessler on the attack. Hessler's looking. He's got help. Croft there trying to clean up the rebound.
Another second, and Croft might have had a chance to stuff that one.
Interesting line here. We got Antonelli, Croft, and Hessler. Hessler centering this line.
I think that it's been Hessler, Shook, and Croft so far today. Scoreless still, 12 minutes to go in the second period.
Another shot on Camp. Getting his money's worth on that stick.
Antonelli with speed.
That puck's up on end. He tries to get it trapped down. Tries to backhand over. Goalie comes up. And nice job by Hessler to keep it on sides. Big collision. 2 Icehawks down. That puck's coming over to the other side.
This is going to be numbers for New Canaan because the Icehawks had 2 skaters on the ice trying to get their feet. But Shem collects the puck.
Shem's looking up ice. Feeds it up to Antonelli. Antonelli comes across at center ice trying to get that Sturdivant.
I feel like in the last couple of weeks it's been unclear exactly where the goals are going to come from for the Icehawks, but the one reliable chance maker has been Andrew Antonelli on the on the breakaway.
Antonelli with 1 or 2, I think, yesterday, matching up with the Riverhawks. I think Sturdivant had 4.
Wow.
Pretty early Hattie, and then threw another one in for good measure. Shem draws back, feeds up to Press. Press comes back to Shem. Shem's looking up for Antonelli, but he's going to get center ice to O. O gets an entry. O's going to go deeper. That puck's bouncing around. Antonelli, good little stick check. Try to get advantage. That's coming down ice. There. Shem trying to stay goal side. And little physicality.
Good job by Shem, challenging the puck.
Trying to remove his opponent from possession, which is the object of checking.
Okay, with a nice chance there. The centering pass was high, and number 2 could not connect on the one-timer. Sturdivant carries it out of the zone, almost. Sturdivant with a confident stick handle, gets it to O.
Oh, that one stays in play.
Bumped it high, stays in play.
Press didn't find its way between the netting and the top of the glass.
It's fun to watch Sturdivant and O play together. Both heads-up players with confident stick handling and excellent passing. Now the second line's out there, Shook, Hessler, and Croft. Shook battles for it, gets it out of the zone. Croft had to hold up in the blue line. Hessler tried to get him the puck, but it couldn't quite happen. Forenbach right on the ice, passes to Croft. Head up behind to Shook.
Shook's going to try to win that on the side. Oh, Shook takes a hard one to the head, and he's down on the ice. And with possession, ref blows the whistle. Looked like he was trying to avoid the check, and almost like he got a stick to the neck.
Hands to the face, stick to the neck.
That's interesting. We've seen that call usually, this season with the roughing calls, right? Hands away from the body.
Haven't missed it a lot. I agree.
And I did see, seen a couple of those. And it's one thing to be shoulder on shoulder. It's another thing to get your hands away from your chest and really jamming guys into the boards.
At intermission, we'll have to ask Bill Camp about that one.
We will. No, I mean, they call those the roughing calls, right? A lot of them are roughing calls. We've seen a lot of those, but...
Sturdivant chasing. New Canaan gets the puck out of the zone. Foreign-back with some nifty hand-eye coordination to collect the puck. Neutral zone battle continues. Heslin enters the zone. 15 regains it for New Canaan. Got Sturdivant, Antonelli, and Heslin.
Sturdivant. Nice trap by Sturdivant. Keeps it in his jersey.
Well done by Roberts. Oh, deflected by the New Canaan assistant captain. Almost went in the goal.
Nice job by Sturdivant and Heslin. Good work on the wall in front of us. Hornback's going to feed that over. Loose puck.
Great deflection by Sturdivant on the forward-back shot.
Canaan comes up with it. Whoa. Sturdivant and Heslin almost get into it. A little collateral. Doing a lot of good work on the wall to get this to the center. Almost feels like a power play, Mike. Where they're working from the outside to feed inside.
Good zone time. Sturdivant has an uncanny knack to put the puck through people's feet.
Sure does. Puck awareness for him is really top notch.
Yeah.
Cross ice pass. Sturdivant throws that on net. Good things happen when you do that. They get a line change. Get 3 fresh forwards coming out. Croft, Antonelli, and O. O's going to try to step in, help out Croft. Press lobs that one over. Goes just to the left or to the right of the net. Good puck battle at the circle. And New Canaan with his own exit. Some zone time for the Icehawks in front of us here.
That's going to pay dividends eventually.
About halfway through the contest, about 7:30 in the second.
See if we're going to get a goalie change for New Canaan. I don't expect one for the Icehawks.
They have 2 goalies suited, Mike?
That's an important piece of information that I did not observe in the warm-up while I was trying to set up. A better announcer than I would have had that.
Well, we don't exactly have the best sight lines. I mean, now that we're not in the ivory tower of the perch and the crow's nest here at the Stock, we don't have that advantage anymore.
No, we don't. Press tight turn into the New Canaan player. Croft battles in the neutral zone against the boards. Antonelli comes away with it. Continue to battle for it in the neutral zone. New Canaan with the entry. Croft chases. DeRoberts too. Backhand high. Puck. Saved by Camp.
That's a rebound that found its way out here. Oh, we got Jonathan DeRoberts, I believe. DeRoberts! Top shelf. Puts that one in just below the crossbar.
And the D-man gets the one-on-0.
And we got an Icehawks goal.
Tristan Camp might have had the assist on that because he made the save, and then Antonelli directly ahead to DeRoberts. I'm not sure that anyone else intervened. I don't know if his save is a pass.
yeah. That's true because it did the way it floated out. It floated out pretty far. New Canaan was trying to get possession, right? It kept coming higher and higher, that higher slot, and then next thing you know, it was in the neutral zone, and it was on the end of Jonathan DeRoberts' stick.
And he was ready for the opportunity. Life gave him a hockey puck, and he made lemonade.
He sure did. Hard one into the wall. Number 17 and 7.
Shook steps up nicely.
And Shook with his arms away from his body.
Referees seem a little reluctant.
It's interesting. We got one ref way back. Doing the 2-man system, you'd think you'd have one ref down in the zone,
but she also had a good look at it.
Yeah.
I would have expected her to raise her arm there.
Yeah, but I think with the 2-man, you'd have one person on the blue line, one person down the goal line here, skating the triangle.
I understand. Shook raising his hands again on the contact.
Well, we saw some of that, like when we were set up in that other corner here, right?
Yeah.
That's how. This is an amazing. I think you said something like, "Wow, this is amazingly violent." Canaan draws back, rims that one just above the dasher. Press throws that in. Capture with the glove. Still loose puck coming in front of us. And, nice slapper. Coming from Press. Those 6 a.m. South Kent practices are working out for him.
Goaltending from New Canaan getting some work and equal to the task for the most part.
And tries to get it by Press. He's a wall. Saw a little bit of the blue line bruiser this morning in the A1 game today.
You watched the A1 game
too?
I did. I was at the gym. That's actually I was not at the Rangers game. I was at the gym watching the A1 game.
Which was where?
At Canterbury. It was on the Icehawks channel.
And you watched it on YouTube?
Yeah, on the YouTube. Yeah. I think there was Chris Bovair. Was muttering a couple of last names here and there.
Oh, I see.
I think he was doing the game.
Yeah.
Right. His son's usually in between the pipes there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we're in the neutral zone. Forenbach to Roberts. Roberts chasing backwards. Croft risking another hooking penalty. Referee's arms stay down, which they have the whole game so far.
Don't worry, that's just an offsides call.
Offsides, we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. O will take it.
Can't even see the top. It's down here somewhere. It's down there. Heard John Wolfe likes that move.
What's that?
The telestrator. The telestrator move, yeah.
We've got a little line change here, or different line out. We've got O and Antonelli and Croft. I'm not sure if that's an indication of injury or needed rest for Sturdivant. Roberts collects behind Tristan Camp over to Forenbach. Buchanan gets a change over to DeRoberts. DeRoberts to Croft. Croft to
Antonelli. But it might be getting on Antonelli's stick. This hustle coming down into the corner.
His hands are coming up.
Yep. And below the goal line, Icehawks looking to be disruptive. Buchanan switches the ice. Sammy Forenbach.
Aggressive step that pays off.
Digs down hard. And on the end of his stick. Oh, nice centering pass to Antonelli. Unable to capitalize.
Nobody has to tell Gunnar O that the puck's moves faster than a skater. Nobody has to tell him to pass the puck.
No, he's good like that.
Excellent team hockey player.
Well, we've seen that for this squad this season too. They really have moved
no doubt about it. There's a
nice
ethic on the team, and it starts with the strongest players. O and Sturdivant, Neeb and Heslin.
Forenbach kicks that down. We get a dump and change.
Eli Kurek, an excellent passer himself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Kurek involves himself in those plays.
3:14 to go here in the second period. Shook puts it up through the neutral zone. Sturdivant chases.
You got a one.
Backwards backhander. A lot of diagonal passes right now.
And talk about distributing the puck. Camp kicks that one back out.
Does a nice job with his stick, Tristan Camp does.
That's coming back towards the net.
2:40 to go. Heslin behind the net. Up to Shook. Shook carries.
Shook feeds that one over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant's getting a chase. But we've seen this afternoon. Backing him up is Heslin right along the wall. Both teams trying to use that wall to their advantage.
Roberts over to Sturdivant. Icehawks looking a little bit gassed right now.
And the head man today is Ryder Press. Ryder Press coming right at you. Ryder Press kicks that over. Loose puck. And saved by Buchanan.
Press put that in a good spot. Buchanan tender does well with his stick to stifle that incursion.
Incursion. That sounds like an Admiral type term, huh?
Yeah.
The Admiral would be proud of that.
I'm glad you admire it.
Admire the Admiral. That the Admiral would admire the incursion. I wonder if any naval battles he had incursions he had to deal with.
I've read a little bit of his biography.
It's fascinating.
I think in Vietnam, he probably wasn't dealing with naval attacks. But he was certainly in harm's way with the troops, it seems.
The Ocho brings
the
that
sailors,
one back.
I guess.
Okay. Incursion.
Okay, we've got a neutral zone. No, we have a defensive zone face-off.
Well, we had
for the
nice coming out here, I think. Right.
We're going to have Croft, O, and Antonelli. These lines getting a little bit altered by Coach Hessen. Wonder if he'll reset at the intermission. Shem and Press on D. No goalie changes at all. Ryder Press battling. Puck comes to Camp, who covers. feels like we have a couple more people in the arena than normal.
Yeah.
And I guess the Neves, right? That's a family that's doesn't have a player. And
Supported by
a bunch of folks down to the far end. Icehawks see if they can make something out of this final 75 seconds of the second period.
Press making some good charges coming up ice. Looks like Press and Shem playing D, but he's, I always say, defenseman, you don't have to play defense if you got the puck.
And Jonathan Roberts doesn't need to be told that.
And about a little less than 60 seconds remain in the period. And we'll have icing call. We'll bring that back down. Quick update on the scoreboard. There you go. Is that a crooked number? It's not a crooked number. It's a straight number.
It's not. It's not. Some people call it a crooked number. I guess.
Yeah, it depends on if you put it in as a crooked number, right? Now it's a crooked number, right? But now it's just a number on the scoreboard.
We're not tallying.
Okay. Yeah, no tallies.
Yeah, here at South Canada,
a little more refined. We can use Arabic numerals. That's fine.
All right, we have Heslin and Antonelli. Heslin in the unfamiliar spot of playing wing. And Sturdivant, I think, playing D right now. He is. So we have Sturdivant and Forenbach.
Well, Clapper finds his way to the left of the net.
Sturdivant's such an efficient skater. He can play some extra minutes.
Yeah. 2 or 3 strides, he's right on the wall.
Yep.
Trying to get past the trees. Unable to. Trees get that to the net. Good stop by Forenbach. Preemptive stop. Antonelli with some good speed. Antonelli coming over. Oh, floats that one just past the goal line. Oh, must have been 6 inches off the post. Up on end, it felt like, too. And that's a signal at the end of the second period.
I do wonder about what will happen with the physicality in this game in the final 16 minutes after going 2 full periods without any penalties, but certainly several that could have been called. See if these bantams start to really explore the outer limits of legality on the ice.
What was the last game we played? I want to say the Icehawks got the better of New Canaan.
They did.
7-1?
Something like that. I described it earlier as competitive yet comfortable.
That's okay.
As a win for the Hawks.
Having been there, I can agree with that.
Yeah. And do you remember the excellent soundtrack at the?
It was. Yeah, that was a great soundtrack, right? Yeah. No,
there was a lot of Elvis, but there was a lot of class, like 70s classic rock.
Some Zeppelin, some 90s pop, 90s early 2000s pop. I remember you were saying that too. That soundtrack sort of deviated. It had a good core. Especially with the Elvis, is like the spine, right?
I think there were different. Yeah, I think there might have been different DJs.
Right?
Yeah. Like you listen to those college radio shows, and each show has a very different
flavor
and goal.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like each period down in Darien at the New Canaan Winter Club Darien Icehawks. All right, 1-0 here. Hawks. This is obviously a tight hockey game and a competitive one. Hawks have had more opportunities, but that is not how you win the game. They're up 1-0, and the Hawks will be skating away from us whenever possible here in the third period. We've got Shem and Press,
and
Antonelli, and Sturdivant.
Goalie check, and puck drop. And we're playing hockey, third period. 16 minutes go on the board. Drawing back, the assistant captain, and Winter Club on the attack. Feeding that over, goes right to Camp's glove. Can of corn. Feel that one.
Yep, Camp not quite sure that was going to go wide and did not want to risk it smartly.
A little bit of obstruction here, but you should be able to see the face-off.
Trust us, the
none of the face-off you can see.
Drop the puck. We did.
They did. Throwing another one on net.
And that is Stickford.
With the club. Oh, nice job. That was a save by right there.
Antonelli out of the zone. Into the zone. It's Sturdivant.
Open center pass. Sturdivant with speed. Able to get to it. Someone likes that on the bench. And I think there might be a penalty on that.
Sturdivant dodges the check, as he's so skillful at doing. Is able to get himself in position in the slot just to the right of the New Canaan tender. Gets the pass from O and puts a competitive shot on net, or at least towards the net. Couldn't quite tell what happened, but it did not go in. Shem uses his feet, keep it in the zone. Shem battling still. Everybody's on sides.
Coming down our way. And Press turns that up ice. Feeds that up to O. O feeds that up to Antonelli.
Nice vision by O.
Good to see that puck goes east and west while we're going north and south. Up the ice. Oh! Shot by Press and loose puck. Still digging. See if we can get a zoom in here for you.
That's one of the good things about zone time. You might get a chance to zoom in.
Sturdivant's going to bring it around the horn. Goes it on net. Block. Probably a blocker save there.
Canaan through the neutral zone. Into the corner. Shem takes the body a bit. Allows Press to collect it.
Turning up ice. Forward. Gives that to Heslin. Heslin's going to bring it right down to the middle. String that Christmas tree right to the net. And New Canaan gets cover.
Love it. 1-0, 13:58 to go. Heslin, Croft, Shook to Roberts, Forenbach.
Comes back to Forenbach. Forenbach feeds back over to O. Or is that, sorry. That's Croft, sorry. Oh, and we got a penalty coming. Camp White finds his way to the bench, trying to throw the extra man on there, but we get a stoppage. Not able to capitalize on the 6-on-5. But good heads-up awareness from Camp. Watching the game from back here in the catcher's.
Just wants to get his steps in.
Yep. No, but I always love like a goalie who knows that and can see that without having to be yelled at.
And wants to, right?
You know, by the bench. By the time the bench is yelling it, it's too late.
He's not trying to figure out if it's worth it.
No, right. Knowing that hand goes up, and we got Icehawks on the power play.
First penalty of the game.
I didn't see what the penalty was. I was so caught up and enraptured with Camp.
I think it was a roughing call.
Oh, maybe they are listening to our broadcast. Maybe.
I think it was a check on Croft, and Croft did not have the puck.
That one sneaks by Sturdivant. Sturdivant playing D on the power play. He's that top man. Press trying to turn that. Dangerous puck. Camp stops it. Turning back up ice. The Hawks with numbers. Trying to regroup. And no ice there, just on the other side of center ice.
Nice job by Camp with his stick.
Press is going to try to skate that up. Nice cross feed to Antonelli. Antonelli throws that one. Little lobber. Ooh, I like that one. It's a good idea. I've seen those go in before too, right?
Definitely.
It's off speed, almost like a knuckler, right?
That kind of reminded me of when you're in a snowball fight and you have two snowballs and you throw one of them really high at the guy and then you fire
the other.
He fires the puck really high and Thomas Heslin is charging right at his body, almost like also receiving a punt, maybe receiving a punt.
Right. But they don't have two footballs in a game.
No, they don't.
No, and they don't have two pucks in a game usually.
And Heslin's not supposed to tackle the goalie if he doesn't call fair catch.
But it is exactly like that. I'm sure Uncle Kevin appreciated that one. He was able to see that.
Yeah, it's good.
Another 30 seconds, Uncle Kevin. Another 30 seconds remain in the Icehawks power play.
Got some personnel change here. D, Forenbach and Press.
Working the wall. Oh, nice job in the center. Feed. And they're going to have to regroup. And about 15 seconds remain in the penalty. The main advantage. That comes back to Press. Press is going to try to feed that. Knowing him, he's going to nice cross feed over Antonelli on the other side. Antonelli drags it in. Antonelli throws that one towards the net. Stopped by the keeper, the tender. Comes over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant and Heslin working the corner. And we're even right now. 5-on-5. So
Icehawks unable to capitalize on the first power play and first penalty of the game. That comes back to Foreign-back. Foreign-back getting leveled. And cross pass to Canaan. That one off the mark.
Heslin went shoulder to shoulder with the Christmas tree who had that opportunity. Really disrupted it.
Foreign-back, nice effort to get that puck up and over. And right at Sturdivant's feet. That feeds over, pad save.
That was dangerous.
Coming back around. And Antonelli and Foreign-back in the foreground. And Foreign-back trying to backhand that over to Press. Press gets to it. Press backhands it over to Foreign-back. Blind pass. Antonelli. Wingers really engaging well.
It's a good forecheck by Canaan.
And making it difficult to get his own exit. And that's coming to Foreign-back. Foreign-back cross to Sturdivant. Sturdivant's going to take that up the left wing. Sturdivant brings that right to the center. But he gets jammed up right at the blue line. Can't get an entry. And looks like we got a line change. I know Antonelli was out there for a while. He was looking a little gassed. Shem and Press. And come around to Shook. Shook feeds that over. Takes exception to the hit. Tries to chop down. And Sturdivant's going to bring that back. Nice tight turn in front of us. Feeds that over. It's going to be...
Nice jump by Josh Shook.
Nice job by number 10. Good clear by Shem.
Shem with the attempted block and clear. Well done.
And good hustle from Shook. Shook's going to chase that up ice. No ice. 10 minutes remain in the third. Regulation. Croft digging hard with Shook in the far wall. The hypotenuse from us, as far as it could be.
Yep.
So you just have to trust us on that. You probably can't see it. Shook, nice hit. And that puck finds its way to John DeRoberts. Clears it up ice. Shook feeds up. And Icehawks even pressure. A lot of men on the ice right now.
Changes.
Yeah, they got 5 though. I think they might have had an extra white jersey out there, but
Nice job by DeRoberts and Foreign-back to get out of that dangerous predicament in the neutral zone. Heslin in the corner with the puck, loses it to Buchanan's skater who chips it past.
Sturdivant disruptive. DeRoberts kicks up. Giving chase to Heslin. Heslin pulls that off the wall. He brings it to center. It's a shot. And nice cleanup. Oh, Sturdivant.
Sturdivant with an opportunity, can't quite convert.
He was looking to bury that one, Mike. Another shot by Sturdivant. He's getting shots. I'll tell you, if you had over 5.5 shots from Sturdivant today, you just that paid up.
So that will say you can't quite convert. Does that mean like you can't convert an opportunity into a goal?
That's
A chance into a goal?
Yeah. Goal scoring opportunity, right? So like, yeah.
Just remained an opportunity.
Convert, make it, yep.
Didn't change it into, yeah.
But you know what? You have to have opportunities to have scores.
You do.
So scoring opportunities are those things that you need. And you're looking to get grade A chance. You hear that sometimes too. That was a grade A scoring chance. You know, sometimes you throw a puck to the net and there's nothing there. And also, it's interesting to see like the official scores, what they count as a shot. You know, shots really got to be something, not just that goes like that's not a shot right there. Just didn't really have a chance of going in.
Most Icehawks scorekeepers go with if the goalie touches it, it was a shot.
Yeah, some effort made on the tender. If they tended the goal, nice one from
Heslin, Antonelli, Shem, Press.
Ooh, nice feed up there from Heslin up to Shem. He pinches down, but leaving a defensive hole that he's got to get back for, and looks like Press is going to help on that side. Sturdivant back up, coming into the zone. Time to turn the heat on.
Yes, I have
back
to.
Back to the ranch. Yep.
Precisely.
Shem to Sturdivant. Sturdivant, right high slot, fires one. That's stopped by the tender. Antonelli behind the net. looking to set up shop. I know that always gives Tenders fits and starts. They've got someone to defend behind their net. Christmas trees on the attack, blocked by Shem. And Sturdivant's there, and he's going to carry that up ice. Feeds that to Antonelli. Antonelli bringing it wide, trying to come to the inside.
As much as you feel like the Hawks have controlled this game, they have a 1-goal lead, and there's 6:50 to go. And
press, that one skips over his stick at the blue line, but he comes back, and he gets, and Croft comes back with that. And rimming back around the Christmas trees, and playing a defensive posture there by number 2. A little bit of interference, not letting the Roberts get to that puck, looked like.
I'm not sure how that's not a call.
Yep. But the Icehawks have possession, and they're on the right side of the ice.
Collecting. Canaan.
Nice job by
leave the zone.
Press keeps it in.
Big number 22 enters the zone for the Christmas trees.
Robs himself of a lot of momentum there with that hard cut.
Yeah.
And goes parallel to the goal line, or the goal line, I guess, on the blue line. A little hard charge to the net. That one floats over the net. Comes right in front of us. Schick's going to clear that up. Comes to the point. Point kicks it down. Press tries to pop that one over to Crofty. Crofty drops his stick, looking for some handsy action. And Canaan unable to capitalize on that. As that puck was floating in front of. Schick trying to get that puck just on the other side of the blue line.
This is not a good sequence for the Hawks.
Croft's going to try to freeze that one. And, looks like the net's off. And the ref calls the stoppage. And Icehawks catch a break. These posts have been pesky. We saw it in the New Milford game too. They had I think there's a new style of a peg.
I don't think there is.
I think there is. It's just like a dimple on both sides. Yeah,
I've seen
it's lower profile.
Really?
Yeah, maybe not.
All right, we've got a line change here for the Hawks, and maybe that would be a momentum change also.
17, being disruptive, cycles that up, takes his own shot.
Hornback. Terrific effort.
Hornback digging.
Got a stick down on the ice.
Hornback is going to get this one out all by himself, and he does. Gets it up to Sturman. Sturman comes over to Antonelli. Antonelli running wide. His opponent keeping him really wide. Takes him down.
Among his many other skills, Andrew Antonelli is a terrific pass catcher. We got Hornbach to Sturdivant, cycling, shot from the high slot.
And Sturdivant's on the other side. He jumps right on both sides of the ice. It's a good winger. Doesn't matter left or right. Let's get to where the puck is, because that's where the play is. The play right now is on the end of Gunnaro's stick. And we got an Andrew Antonelli goal. Beautiful feed from Gunnaro over to number 14, Andrew Antonelli. Nice bit of teamwork there, Mike. And we got an Icehawks goal. 4:08 remaining in the third period. And Antonelli, first one down. He's coming right in front of the camera. And we got the Roberts, too. So maybe the Roberts was an assist in there, too. Maybe I got that wrong. But you're usually pretty good at recapturing all that for us.
I think that was Gunnaro to rushing hard to the goalie's right side, forcing the goalie to commit to the right post, being aware that Andrew Antonelli is occupying the other post and sliding it across. So I don't know what the second assist would be.
Yeah.
But that was a great play by Gunnaro.
I always get a little confused because usually the kids know and they line themselves up
so like
for the celebration.
What would that mean? That the third guy would be is this guy also?
Well, the second and third guy maybe.
Yeah,
but Antonelli definitely had a goal.
Yeah.
But the question was, did the Roberts have some bit in there? But you know, he's got one goal already, and I wouldn't be surprised if he threw an assist in there. 2-point game so far. He's been digging. And Sturdivant, far side, and coming across ice. Heslin. Stop by the tender for the Winter Club. And, oh! We got a goal. Nice snipe from Thomas Heslin. He was just coming up above the dot, on top of the circle, between the dot and the high circle, and rips one right off his stick, finds its way, top shelves it, and buries that goal less than a minute after the Antonelli goal.
It seems to me that the Christmas trees were pressing hard against Tristan Camp. Net came off. That thwarted an opportunity. But a lot of that was due to the great work of Sammy Fornbach. Sammy was digging and digging and digging. All that zone time that New Canaan had.
Oh, down here.
Fornbach was in on it, and he was patient with the puck. I think that's one of the keys. Sometimes these youth hockey players just throw the puck away. They fight so hard to get it, and then they throw it away. And Fornbach, he gets punished for it sometimes. He gets hit for it sometimes. But he is willing to hold the puck and to find a turn against the boards, a pass, a way to stick handle out of trouble.
You know what it reminded me of was, remember when you used to open the Sunday comics as a kid?
Yep.
And you found the Family Circus?
Yep.
And the Family Circus always had the circuitous route, if you will, all around. And I feel like that time, the zone time that we had down here was, going all around here, there, everywhere, and Sammy brings it over the side and then up the ice.
Definitely.
And felt just like that.
And
I'm probably dating myself with that reference.
I appreciate your comparison. I have to say that I never, ever found the Family Circus to be a satisfying comic book.
Oh, no, I didn't say it was totally unfulfilling.
Yeah.
Right? But it's always the same shtick,
Yeah. I love the comics.
Yeah.
The Family Circus.
I went off the glass. That stays in bounds.
Press behind the net. He's going to carry it forward to another skater willing to hold on to the puck. I guess you need that out of your D.
Yep.
Shem to Antonelli. Antonelli to Croft to O. O to Antonelli.
Straight up ice. And stoned by the tender is Antonelli. Good stop by the tender down there.
Trying to beat him glove side high, and he was caught by the New Canaan goalie. Nice save. Really good opportunity.
That Christmas tree standing tall.
Standing tall.
And all the presents were down below, so you couldn't get that puck in.
That's right.
At the base of the trunk.
He hit that big leather ornament.
That's always amazing, too. You come down and, oh my gosh, it's like a whole nother level of how many presents get put under that tree, So, the 5-hole, jammed up with presents.
Shem will collect, maybe pass it over to Kress.
It's a hinge pass, right? Stretch pass, cross pass. Icehawks moving the puck well. But
Croft puts the slapper into the pad of New Canaan goalie. It was a juicy rebound, but
good effort by number 91 to try to keep that in the zone.
Yep. He's done that successfully today, but not that time.
All right, if you're just joining us, you're only got 2 minutes to watch. So,
well, enjoy it. It's a 3-0 Icehawks lead in this bantam matchup.
But really, the scoring just coming recently. 2 goals in the third for the Icehawks, 1 in the second towards the end of the second. So really, most of the scoring happening second half of this game. And Icehawks starting to really control pace and tempo and possession on the far side.
Josh Shook with a nice pass into the front of the net.
With composure.
Yep.
Is DeRoberts. DeRoberts coming back. Tippy tap from Sturdivant to Heslin. Heslin's going to draw that in. And his line mate, Sturdivant's going to try to hold that puck in the zone. Really good effort on Sturdivant's part. And Heslin rips that one around.
Just remarkable.
Leaves his feet. He's got to be careful of that. Leaves his feet on that shoulder-to-shoulder contact. And he's going to get a call on that. That's the one thing he's got to be careful of in these exchanges, these checks, that he doesn't. He's got a little too much giddy up and hoppity hop in his step.
I didn't see the referee's arm go up. Did you?
I didn't see it go up, but I heard the whistle, and when I saw it happen, I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Heslin, who we had last week, Heslin.
Yeah.
Well, Icehawks broke the 3-game skid yesterday. The win over the Connecticut Riverhawks, the Hawks of the River, on the other end of the Housatonic.
Yep.
And then now we're up on the northern end of the Housatonic, and looks like the Icehawks might have.
We've got Antonelli, Croft, Shem, and Press trying to kill this penalty, and Camp saves and covers.
And the campers across the way appreciate that. Grandma Camp and Mama Camp.
Mama Camp.
Coming inside. Nice disruption by Antonelli. Antonelli gets a stick under that other stick. Feed that over. That finds Croft's stick. Croft kicks that up. Nice job by Croft to get that up ice. 11, good effort. Find that one. Ooh, hits the crossbar. Press fields that one with his hand. Almost finds the net again.
Yes.
And but he gets it back to his stick. Shem and Press D'ing up together. Good side. Oh, dangerous in front. And trapping that one down is Camp. And that was a helmet save, I think. And he tried to get it back to his glove. Did he get a cover on the ice or in his glove? He found
I think he got it in the bread basket.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
The toll booth, right?
Really, really important stick lift there by Antonelli. Might have prevented a goal. Croft and Sturdivant talking before Sturdivant takes the face-off.
Less than 30 seconds remain in the third. Croft's going to bring that up right wing. Feeds that up.
I think that would have been icing. I don't think Croft was at the red line, but the lead referee looked back, and the back referee didn't have her hand raised.
Well, if only we were in the crow's nest, then we would really know, Mike.
Those days are gone, JT.
Nope, we're down with the proletariat, right? And those stick claps mean we got to the end of the game. And your Icehawks victorious today. Assistant Camp with the shutout. His teammates bring it in. And they're really happy with that effort. And got 3 goal scorers here as well, right?
I can never remember. You're not supposed to say shutout before the shutout,
That's
or you're
right.
not supposed to say it after the shutout?
I think you know. I think you know how many times.
After the
You've
shutout,
been
you can say
chastised
it?
so many times by me on that. You know when you can say it, when you can't.
All right,
And I just said it because it happened.
Okay.
And it might might be able to see it because it just says 3-0 on the other side.
Nothing. It's like there was only one team playing.
Blinked.
They got blanked.
They got blanked.
They got blanked.
So nice job by the tender, though. I will say a lot of shots on goal for the Icehawks, and a nice job there. So second of 2 games with the Winter Club. Winter Club's going to head back down to New Canaan and or Darien, wherever that is that they play, and Icehawks are going to wrap the weekend with a 2-0 weekend, right?
2-0 weekend. That's right.
Looking good and trying to stay healthy. Quick shout out to Nicholas Vidal, right?
Yep, big ups to Nick. Hope he's doing well.
Hope he's on the mend.
And
we'll see him soon.
To Chris Sun.
And Chris Sun will be with us soon, right?
I'm sure he's dealing with the time change
Yep.
and watching this broadcast. Woke up early or stayed up late to watch.
Yep. All right.
Same old pace.
Same old pace. All right. There you go. All right. All right. That's the game, folks. Just a quick. What do we got here? All right. Modeling the Mike Croft collection, right? Flannel,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a shout out to you.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see these folks before 25th, but I wish everyone a happy holiday. Right?
Yeah. Happy Hanukkah.
Actually, no.
Merry Christmas.
Game next week. 24th.
I don't think so. No
Heck
way.
do I know?
No, we don't.
Okay. All right.